Happy New Year, everybody. College Football 26 is out. I hope you guys are all having a great time on the game right now. I'm going to drop the most important pass protection tip you need to hear all year long, and I would imagine that this will also apply to Madden 26 as well. Today, we're going to be talking about why you must communicate with your offensive line every single down at the line of scrimmage as it pertains extra blockers in your protection or removing stock blockers to run routes from your protection. This is a major change in the title this year, and for one, I am a big fan of this. I think that this is going to add levels to the game from a pre-snap perspective. I think that a lot of players are so used to just coming out, setting a protection or taking a running back off an assignment and quick snapping the heck out of the football. And there's deeper levels to that, if we're being truthful. Now, is it a perfect one-to-one to real life? No, but it's really, really useful. So get out your pen, get out your notepads, and let's get into it. Now, before I get too deep into this video, I do want to let you guys know that we are still running the College Football 26 and Madden NFL 26 pre-sales on the website. The College Football 26 portion of our pre-sale lasts until the 10th when the game goes out worldwide. We are still in the early access phase right now associated with the MVP bundle. So if you guys want to take advantage of the best deal that I offer on Gridiron game plans every single year, you guys can unlock everything on an individual game for just $75. That is a savings of nearly $50 over going month to month. And the price of the website is going to increase once the games are both out from $9.95 a month to $14.95. So if you guys want to grandfather yourself in at the monthly rate, that is another option for you as well. That deal will not change for grandfathered customers. So make sure you guys check it out. We have already put over 20 tips in the vault. We already have our match defensive rules coverage game plan live on the website for college football. And I am dropping my Rice Owls offensive launch game plan tonight, July 8th. We're going to have an offensive defense and plenty of vault content to keep you guys busy all weekend long, really all week long, because the game dropped on a Monday. Now let's break this down. Now, simply put, when you call the play in college football, and the running back or the tight end are involved in the protection, your play will have a stock slide protection associated with the play. So what I want to do right here is I'm going to choose a play where the running back is already blocking or they are on a block and release assignment. Like for instance, the gun, Y off trips, all go. And against this, I am going to call just a zone blitz. I'm going to set one up. I'm going to blitz this strong side linebacker through the B gap. And you're going to see right here, this is what our blitz looks like. Maybe I want to call a hard flat fire zone. And if we were to take a look at our pass protection, you see that before I've done anything to the offense at all, we have already pre-coded in a half slide protection away from our extra blocker. Basically, we're playing a 3-man zone blocking system to the left with 2 man-to-man with the running back responsible for the depth blitzer on the right. You see that there is a HB logo over that linebacker that I've already put on a blitz assignment. This is the stock assignment associated with this play, meaning that if I snap this football, you will see him step up into the gap, take on that blocker, giving me time to deliver the crossing route, and we pick up a big gain. Now, here's the thing. This is what occurs when you are running a play that has the running back in stock. If I were to call a play that sends the running back out stock, you will see that maybe we'll have a different protection, maybe we'll have the same. Now, when I call a play that has the running back and the tight end already on routes, the game is going to code to a default protection that is known as empty protection. Essentially, with this, offensive linemen are going to be scanning, they kind of backpedal and they're looking for threats. It's not necessarily a hard-coded man-to-man targeting system or a zone targeting system. They basically have this specific set of rules, and this is totally fine for picking up the same type of pressure. Okay, so if I want to set this B gap, it might come in, it might not. But again, we snapped this ball. This time it did come in with this empty protection, and that's expected. I've tried to set up a blitz that I'm manufacturing pressure on purpose. I've got this defensive tackle in the 3 technique. He's eating up the guard. The edge rusher is getting the attention of the tackle, and this guy comes in. That's the way that it would typically work. Now, if I were in this empty protection and expecting this pressure, I could do one of 2 things. I can block the running back, which puts him into basically kind of a scan perspective. I could go ahead and put the M logo on this guy, which would activate him as ID the mic on that guy. And when I snap this ball, he's going to step up into that gap and take that blocker. Now, of course, from there, the route combo would matter and I need to beat the coverage, but you see that that was effective. I did a good job with this play, and that's fine. Adding blockers to an equation is always something that you're going to be fine. You know, I probably didn't even need to ID the mic there, to be truthful. I just did it because I should. Where you're going to run into a lot of problems, however, is when you choose a play and you remove a running back from the protection. So let's go back to a play where the running back's on a blocking assignment or a blocking release. You see that we have our half slide away from the protection of the running back. So we got that 3-man blocking assignment to the left, and then the running back is responsible for that depth blitzer from the right again. But let's say, like so many Madden players, they call this play because they like that stock post, or there's maybe a funky route on a play that they really are drawn to, and they want that running back on a route. What this could do is completely screw up, depending on what you do and what your opponent is sending, your protection. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hot route ad lib this, and you take a look right here. Look at how this protection is set up now. You see that this now leaves a defensive end on the line of scrimmage unaccounted for. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be a free runner, but depending on where you stand with your user, this could be absolutely catastrophic, because what can actually end up occurring is they just don't target him when you remove the running back from the protection. And now all of a sudden with a 4-man rush, I'm getting a free sack on you because you did not talk to your line of scrimmage after you took away somebody from the protection. You see, the offensive line is responsible for their assignments, and they expect the running back to be doing something behind them. If you tell the running back, hey, run that swing route, and you don't tell the offensive line, hey, that blocker that you guys thought you had is running that swing route, they're going to do the same thing that they were supposed to do. This is not a bug. I know I've seen people say this already on Twitter. I've seen people comment this in Twitch chats. The pass protection is messed up when you put the running back on a route. It's not. It's asking you to do something, just like a quarterback would at the line of scrimmage. So let's go back to this equation. Let's say that we're setting up that exact same thing. I decided to take that running back off that route. I want to set up the exact same thing that I just did. Maybe we set up a little snag combo. You see that flame logo? Again, from an offensive perspective, this is the 5 players my offensive line is targeting with this pre-coded protection. We need to do something about that. We don't have an extra blocker. Let's go back to empty protection. Now with that empty protection, there is a world where when we snap this football, that the tackle recovers and gives us the ability to make our read and throw the ball, whether to check down, wherever we want to go with the football. So the most important thing that you guys need to know about this is if you add a blocker to your stock blocking rules, fine, you're probably going to be okay. If you remove a blocker from your stock blocking rules, you better talk to your offensive line or you risk giving up a sack. This is very, very important. If you guys need further elaboration on this, I will be here all year long helping you guys out with both college football and Madden. So make sure you guys are plugged in, subscribe to this channel, take a look at Gridiron Game Plans. I've got so much more on the website. In addition to this, that's going to help you with your pass protection. There are so many tools that you could use at your disposal. Take a look at the vault tips. We've already got almost 20 tips. Got a game plan already out, game plan tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab and good luck.